The twilight is darker than expected. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gake Vlakith Mazathok! Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Let it be so. Vlakith Gorg Shkatzai.
The twilight is darker than expected. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach up.
Can you feel it? I can. I will be.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
I cannot trust my own mind, so it seems I must trust yours. I will wait, but know this, I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
A shiver racks your body. It takes a moment for will to come into focus.
You've got wits of white steel. Can't say I'm not impressed. All we can do now is see what the morrow brings.
Your head swims with the slightest motion, and your legs feel as heavy as iron.
I reckon come dawn, we'll be right as rainbows.
Not looking for company. Sorry.
You sure about that? I'm one of a kind. Oof. You had me worried there. The drow took Mizora, so we push forward till we find her.
Well, failing that, this Githcresh sounds promising. If Lae'zel's telling us straight. I know. That's a pretty big if.
Chosen, let me come to you. I can help you. You frown in your sleep. There must be so much on your mind.
Her fingers are warm against your cheek, softer than expected.
You think that you're sick, that you're dying. Are you afraid? Look at you. So confused. Brimming with power. Yet still a shadow of what you will become. Come now. I'll make you feel better. Let yourself go. Lean back. So eager, hungry. But
Something in your blood stirs and twists, recoiling like a wounded beast. It wants her gone.
you're not ready. I will return when you are. But I do have a parting gift.
Well, look at you. Fit as a fox and twice as eager. I feel it too. Not just renewed, but improved. New talents aching for release. Don't tell me. Someone came to you. An object of desire. Made you better, more than better. Same happened to me. Yes, vivid as a midsummer rose. Tell me all about it. Excited indeed. I still shiver at the memory.
Your flesh shivers too, as your parasites resonate. Your mind's eye shows you not your dream, but Will's. You hear the words once again. Let me come to you. I can help you. Yet it is a stranger who speaks them. A ravishing woman, clad in the thinnest of silks.
An old lover. I truly believed it was her, till light of day broke. Teasing me with promises, with power, with release. Her words so sweet. Let yourself go. I couldn't say no. The illusion soon returns if we're to believe its parting words. And what has been given may yet be taken away. Until such a time, let's relish our good health. I'm in such fine fettle I could slay a gold dragon.
Having fun telling everyone about your naughty little dreams, are you? Our bodies aren't, but I woke up this morning with a curious new ability, and no more pain. Whatever we saw during the night, it was no ordinary dream. I had the same one you described, by the way. Seductive and enticing.
The blank look, the flat voice. He's holding something back.
Good morning. And it truly is, isn't it? A very, very good morning. There's a glow about you, about everyone here. We all feel startlingly well. And yet there's a certain look in people's eyes. The far-off distance of a haunting. What I saw surpassed the vivid. The voice was too true, the touch too tantalizing. I can tell you felt the same. It was an expert, this apparition. First the seduction, then the spurning, then that teasing souvenir. You're not ready. I will return when you are. That's what I was promised. We have some restless nights ahead of us.
Something tells me I know what you two were talking about. Both feeling better than you did last night, yes? Not even just that. I awoke with new... I don't know... powers. It was the same for you, wasn't it? The good health. The power. The dreams. I don't need to worm my way into your thoughts to know that. It's all over your face. So did I. I dreamt of someone I'm very attracted to. There was a promise of power. I had exactly the same dream when aboard the Mind Flayer ship. I rebuffed the advances, of course. If it happens again, try to resist. We can't take anything for granted, especially when it's to do with what's going on up here.
My blood is cleansed, my muscles still. I have been shown new might to tug foe and fiend into reach. Damn it all!
The grove stands. Nature prevails. I owe you my thanks. And an introduction. I am Halsin, first druid of the Emerald Grove. And I sense you have a problem you seek my help with. I was an unwilling guest of the goblins. But your efforts left them in disarray, and I was able to escape. Yes, I can sense it inside you. The imbalance these beasts create. You have time yet, however. Ceramorphosis is not running its normal course. I will do what I can to help you. Let us speak tomorrow. You and I both have matters to see to first. As for what you've done for the Grove, speak to Wrath. He will see to your reward. Rest. Heal. Celebrate if you wish. Mourn if you must. Come morning, we shall discuss delivering you from your parasite.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet, and I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. Very good of you. Thank you. We have put our lives on hold long enough. Just a little longer now, thankfully. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us. My people are ready to leave when you are. Just give the word. We're leaving. Now!
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you. As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree. Of course. May you keep balance.
You've done it. You brought Wholesome back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this. You'll need it.
Master Halson's past his prime. It might be time for another.
I've no fad of those devils either, but they're leaving.
If it had been up to Cor, I would never have been here at all.
Master Halsin's home, by Sylvanus' mercy.
It might have been better if he'd stayed away.
Don't say that.
He took in those strays and then he just left.
Dark times. And get
watching it give me a knot in my stomach.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
What did I tell you? Shoo!
Looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's curious.
goblins have blood on their minds. I am leaving. I suggest you do the same.
All three leaders dead. A magnificent showing. The bards will carry your praises across Faerun, hell, across all of Toril. And I'll be leading the songs.
The drow took Mizora, so we push forward till we find her.
Well, failing that, this Githcresh sounds promising, if Lae'zel's telling us straight. I know, that's a pretty big if. Living legend in the flesh. Slayer of specters, killer of kobolds. The pride of Baldur's Gate. So you know the stories. All true, I might add. Won't be long before they're telling new tales. Mind flayers, flying ships, dragon attacks. The legend grows.
Halsin's home by Sylvanas' mercy.
It might have been better if he'd stayed away.
Don't say that.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
She shows great insolence, but time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. We will talk more of it tomorrow.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you? Excellent. Lead the way.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them? I suppose we could at that. I came out here to think, plan out our next steps. But you're right. The road will still be there in the morning. Come then. I hope you will forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own, to think of better nights in brighter places. Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Now, we've imposed on you enough. Let's have some music.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other. Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will.
How many goblins did we kill? 10? Let's make it 20.
There she is, to freedom from tyranny. May we hew a clear path for the downtrodden to travel. To you, a legend in the making. And to you, an Astarian, may your stars burn ever bright. And if I were? Consider me jealous as a sisterless hag, then. Hey, go off. Have your fun.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Astarian. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean tieflings. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. I'd rather enjoy this wine on my own, so find your entertainment elsewhere.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. But I need an angle. Any ideas? One raunchy ballad coming up. I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your body to Astarian. I hope for your sake he doesn't come too near your neck. But come morning, you will wonder how my lips... Oh, but...
They'll hire you on the spot.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom you sleep alone?
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning after. I'm glad to hear it. You'll need fortitude for what's to come. I promised to help you with your infection. There's cause for hope, but it's complicated. Some form of magic is arresting the ceremorphosis process, while still granting you certain benefits. Your ability to read each other's thoughts, for instance. Magic such as this doesn't arise naturally. Someone is pulling the strings, someone of great power. If you wish to cure your infection, you must find them. These absolute wretches are rallied at Moonrise Towers, farther along the Chiontha. Whoever is behind this magic must be there. You must go there. The journey will be perilous, but it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or cutting through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel leading from the Temple of Selûne right down into the Underdark and beyond. The entrance is hidden somewhere in the temple ruins. Aradin and his lot thought they'd find fortune down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm managed to rally a whole army of Dark Justices in a secret stronghold deep in the Underdark. From there, his forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers in secret. But Ketheric was defeated before he could launch an attack from the Underdark. Ketheric took his secrets with him to the grave. You'd need a veritable underground city to conceal the force he mustered. Yet none has ever been found. If you find it, I'll wager it'll reveal a route all the way to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the Shadow-cursed lands. Anything is preferable. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business. May Sylvanas guide us.